What's going on, everybody? So it is 18:32 Monday evening. So that's PM. um, this is a review on Babylon 5. So, as you know, I already did an initial overview of B5 in a two-part video. And I just, gave it like a, panned review on it. So, I rewatched it and discovered a lot of shit. So, if you have not watched Babylon 5, ever, never ever watched it, never heard of it, don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, stick around. You'll learn some shit. So, for me, Babylon 5 is definitely god tier sci fi. Yeah, the CGI can be off putting if you're, like a purist about that kind of shit, but honestly, I fucking love it. It's beautiful. The series is created by J. Michael Straczynski, and it is a 5-year journey, and it's amazing. It's a 5 season journey with 7 films and 1 spin-off series. Yeah, it's a lot, and it's all in chronological order, which is even better. Now, one of the things I want to get into is Crusade. Crusade is the spin-off series. Sadly, Crusade got canceled by TNT, which really sucks. Why did it get canceled? I couldn't find the funding for it. And it's not even funding. Actually, it was funding. TNT said it wasn't getting views and stuff, so they decided to just axe it and call it a day. But they shopped it to Sci-Fi Channel, and Sci-Fi Channel couldn't find the funding for it because they were already full up of programming back in '98. So, bummer. So, yeah. Each season of Babylon 5 is unique, immersive, intricate, and damn good storytelling at its finest. It makes Star Wars look weak. It took the premise that Trek set and went its own way and outshines a lot. Like, Babylon 5 debuted in '93, okay? So it went up against 2 juggernauts in the '90s. It went up against Deep Space Nine. Well, actually, 3 juggernauts, but towards the end, I'm just going to count 2. It went up against DS9 and X-Files. That's some pretty cool shit. And between the 3 of them, like, all 3 of them are phenomenal. They're all landmark. It's landmark television right there. Like, the 3 of them are amazing. But this is about B5. Babylon 5 is hella good. You have an intricately woven storyline. You have rich character development, great evolution, dark politics, forward thinking. And one of the biggest kickers about this that I discovered was that I was on Twitter and I was watching this and I tweeted out about how Ivanova. I'll be talking spoilers too, so sorry. But if you don't give a shit, fuck it. There was a kiss that had been cut out poorly, like really poorly, between Susan Ivanova and Talia Winters. And I tweeted out, tagged Straczynski in it, and he said yes. He actually quoted it and replied to it. I was like, oh shit. According to him, he actually wanted to explore that storyline between the 2 of them. So think about this. Go back to '93. Or, let me see, no, not '93. About '94, '95. We would have had our first LGBT TV series. That would have been cool as fuck. First character in a series. That would have been awesome as hell. So, and then later on, she confessed. Ivanova confessed that she thinks she loved Talia. I was like, damn, man. I just can't get over how adult and mature Babylon 5 was for its time. And when I heard about it when I was a kid, I just turned my nose up. I was like, fuck that show. because I was all about Trek. And, now that I'm older and I've grown up and I've got a mature mindset now, I'm watching, it's like, wow, this is really good shit. Um, but yeah, to see that storyline between Susan and Talia, that would have been beautiful to see how that evolved. Um, I definitely love the station, obviously, and the Star Furies. I love all the shit. I love everything about Babylon 5. It's a beautiful franchise. Highly underrated, criminally underrated. Nobody talks about it anymore. Like everybody's so hooked on the big ones, and I'm like, fuck those. Let's go to Babylon 5. It's better. Um, the biggest gambles with Babylon 5 was definitely Chain of Command. In the beginning, you get to meet Commander Sinclair, and he's phenomenal in season 1. Like, he's so amazing. And then season 2 comes around, and you meet Captain Sheridan, or Commander Sheridan. And he's really good. Like, it's weird because you don't expect that to happen, because with most shows back then, it was pretty commonplace to, people would switch in and out, and, like, it happened with In the Heat of the Night is a good example with Tibbs. The original guy who played Tibbs left the show because he had drug and alcohol abuse problems, and he was replaced by the legendary Carl Weathers. I didn't know that was Carl Weathers back then. I was like, man, Tibbs got older. Because I grew up with the original Tibb. Well, there's 3 Tibbs, actually. There's Sidney Poitier, who played him in the Heat of the Night film. Legendary, cult classic. Um, I don't remember the second dude, and then there was Carl Weathers. And then, coming back to, B5, they switched out the command. Like, what the fuck? Like, it can be off-putting. It really can be off-putting. Because you're like, oh, you're invested in one dude, and then another one comes along and replaces his ass. Like, what the fuck happened? But, Straczynski took a huge gamble with taking Sinclair off, because Sinclair's story is told in reverse. Well, actually, more like, how did I word that to my therapist? Oh, um, forward reverse. So as you go through the seasons, there are, I think it's a 3-part episode, but it's broken up over the series, where you discover the origins of Babylon 4. And then you learn about Sinclair's true origin story. And I'm not going into that, but it's beautiful. It's a forward reverse story. And then, or no, it was reverse forward. That's what I meant. The other way around. And then after the Shadow War, it's forward reverse. Yeah. It's amazing. Like, the show is so intricate. Like, you look at the station itself, Babylon 5, it's basically the mother of, it's literally the mother to everybody involved. It even has a motherly look to it, honestly. You have a great chemistry between all the cast. Cast is phenomenal. You can't beat that cast with a stick. I love it. The best camaraderie is between Londo and Jakar. Love them too. And when I watched it the first time, I was so hooked on Jakar. But now I like Londo more. Like, Londo's evolution through the series is definitely one to rival any other character. It's really amazing. It's sad. It's bittersweet. It's funny. It's dark. It's really good. And so is Jakar. Like, Jakar is amazing too. But like a lot of the cast has died over the years, so they were memorialized. in The Lost Tales. That's the final film in the B5 film saga. Um, yeah, Jakar, played by Andreas. I can't remember how to pronounce his last name. And Stephen, the doctor. Both of them died, and they were sent off, beyond the rim. It was beautiful. And then, what was it? I think 3 years ago, Jerry Doyle died. He was Garibaldi. I like Garibaldi. He definitely good. Um, yeah, Jerry Doyle died. He was like 61 or 63. Trying to think. I think that was it that who died. I might have forgotten somebody. I don't know. But I do love the whole premise. And then, the movies, they tie in to the show, and there's a chronological order to watching them. However, the chronological order towards the end is kind of fucked. See, you're supposed to watch it. Let's see if I can remember the order here. The Gathering, season 1 to season 4. Then Third Space. Then I think in the beginning. Then season 5. Then fuck, what is that one? Oh, Call to Arms. Then oh, hold on. I have the thing here. Gimme. Hold on. Oh. Ah, there you are. Faggots. I have it. Ah, there we go. Good. Okay, so movie order is The Gathering, Third Space, In the Beginning, The River of Souls, and then A Call to Arms. And then you finish up, or wait, no. Yeah, River of Souls and Call to Arms. Then you watch the series finale of 5, and then you watch Crusade, and then you watch The Lost Tales. But yeah, the last 3, those are wrong. The last 3, you're honestly supposed to watch before the series finale of B5, because you're going chronological. And it hits so hard. That series finale hit me harder than the first time I watched it 5 years ago. Like, oh, it hurt. But yeah, like it's just, I love how Straczynski's complex mind works, and I love the way he fleshed out this series. Like, it's so good. It's crazy good. You have memorable characters. You have memorable wars. You have just so much complexity. It's damn near awesome. Like, and you also had, let's see, who are my favorite characters? That Sinclair is always going to be my favorite. Sinclair is always my favorite, but Sheridan is definitely like runner up to him. Kosh, I fucking love Kosh. I wish he had more screen time. Another underrated character is definitely Lita Alexander. She definitely deserved more credit and more screen time. And Talia too. Definitely, both of them. Bester, oh man. I love that episode with the Psy Corps. I love all the episodes with Psy Corps, because the way I look at the show and I'm like, man, B5 deserves a Psy Corps spinoff. Easily. It easily deserves one. Seriously. Especially now. Like, shit. That would be perfect for, like, Sci-Fi Channel. Easily perfect. or even HBO. Because if you look at B5 and how mature it is, if it had come out today, it would have a TVMA rating easily because it's so adult. It's not it has no kid gloves whatsoever. It tackles religion, it tackles politics, it tackles slavery, it tackles ooh, lightning, fun. Um it tackles a lot of tough subjects. And I really wish. I don't want to say I want a remake of it. I really don't. But technically, I mean, not really a remake. Maybe more. Maybe another series companion to it. Because if Crusade could get finished, that would be awesome. That'd be really cool. But I doubt it, which really sucks. Because uh, yeah, yeah, Crusade was supposed to be a 5 year, another 5 year series where it explored, because it was the Drakh War. And the Drakh War was the Drakh had come to Earth and released a bio agent into the Earth's atmosphere, poisoning everybody. And they had 5 years to find a cure. And the ship that was set out was the Excalibur, a prototype, and it was amazing. I love that motherfucking ship. Oh, so pretty. And it was gonna be, exploring. It was gonna be a 5 year deal, and I don't know. So it just sucks. Like, damn. And the thing that really blew me away about the series itself was the finale. The finale is really sad, but it's also highly cathartic because I couldn't remember what happened because it's been 5 years and I've been rewatching it and stuff. Um, but watching the station blow up, that was so sad. That was so traumatizing for me. I was like, damn. Because I love that motherfucking station. I wish I could find, like, I mean, I've been looking for a decent, size to get of it. I want to get a poster, obviously. I just haven't figured out what yet because I'm picky. Um, but yeah, like, I love shit, man. That hurt a lot seeing that. Like, it was it was cathartically bittersweet, honestly. For all the years that it was around, like, that hurt a lot. But yeah, like, more characters that I liked. Galen, for his short time. I wanted to see how far they would go with Galen. Like, oh man, I love Galen. He's so fucking cool. Fucking techno mage. Like, damn. Um, Lockley, she was awesome. I liked her. It was interesting when they brought her on for season 5 because, like, damn, now they're kicking Shannon out. But it was interesting to, make basically 2 leads, honestly. Like, she was going to lead B5, and Sheridan would lead the uh, Interstellar Alliance. Yeah, that's right. And it was interesting to see that and shit. Um, I'm just so blown away by all the amazing characters in this series, from Delenn to Lanier to oh, what's his fucking name? Jeff Conway. Conway, yeah, Conway, yeah. His character, I forget his fucking name. He deserved a lot more credit too. But then there was that one dude, Keffer. That motherfucker was just thrown into the series. I think it was season 2, I think. Yeah, 2 or 3. He didn't really do very much in the show. Like, he could have had more of an arc if, Straczynski had been thinking more on that, but I guess he just wanted to have him in there, but that's just how I feel about him. He was like my only issue I had with the series. Like, he didn't do shit that was important. And also, this show is highly diverse. Like, you have a hugely diverse cast. Like, it's amazing. Like, I love everybody has flaws. That's a huge thing. You have Garibaldi with his alcoholism. You have Sheridan with his Minbari War Syndrome. Um, you know, PTSD as well. Sinclair too. Delenn. I mean, this show deals with so much shit. It deals with xenophobia, mental illnesses, alcoholism, drug addiction, um, a lot of dark politics. Oh man, whew, boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, like this series, just absolutely worth owning. I swear. Oh, Legend of the Rangers. I forgot about that one. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Dumbass. I forgot all about that movie. That one is actually sold separately, just like Lost Tales. This is a 5 movie set. Yeah, because Legend of the Rangers and Lost Tales were sold separately, which is weird. That's so stupid. Because if you buy the Babylon 5 box set, you get the 5 movies, the 5 seasons of Babylon 5, and Crusade. But you have to buy the other 2 separately. That's stupid. um, but yeah, definitely a show worth watching. Honestly, it's really worth your time to binge it, I swear. Another spin-off for this that would be really good would be Star Fury Academy. Because I would like to see, like, Star Fury pilots and stuff. It would be really cool, but between that and Psycore, Psycore would definitely dominate in terms of, you know, intricacy and depth and shit. But still, a Star Fury Academy series, pretty fucking cool. I would like that. It'd be a lot of fun to explore that. Um, yeah, Crusade could definitely use a finisher for sure. Like, ugh. Or maybe it was finished in the books or comics. I don't know. I still have to get the books and comics yet. So I get the whole scope because I don't know what happens to certain characters, so I got to find that out. Or no, I do know what happens to him, but I forget because I've been watching a bunch of shit. So yeah, I highly recommend Babylon 5 to you for sure. Check this shit out. It is worth watching. It might seem cheesy to you, or it might seem dumb, but dude, it is worth the watch. I swear, like you will be so enamored by how it's by its scale and depth and intricacy that you will be very surprised. I promise, like you will be so surprised. And it will take you a few watches to pick up on some stuff. Like there's like the first time you watch it, you'll miss a lot of stuff. Or if you're, sharp-minded, you'll pick up on everything. But it always takes, a bunch of rewatches to discover more shit. And there's one funny part in B. There's a lot of funny parts in B5, but there's one funny part that really stands out to me. I definitely love Veer too. There's a scene, I don't know what season it is, but it's between Steven and Garibaldi, and they're on the steps eating a protein bar. The protein bar is actually a Nutri-Grain bar. How the fuck do I know it's a Nutri-Grain bar? If you look at the wrapper, it has lime green paint, like painted on the front of it. And if you look at the bar shape, it's got that curve. It's a Nutri-Grain bar. Cutting corners, aren't you, Straczynski? That's funny. I love it. So, yeah, if you like sci-fi TV shows that are criminally underrated or passed over your radar, this is one of those to check out. If you like rich storytelling that makes you want to break away from fandoms, this is what you need. If you are into just dark shit, definitely check this out. What else is there? She man, they touched on a lot of shit in this show. Like, it's amazing. It really is amazing at the scale of what they touched on and how forward thinking it is at the same time. So, yeah, that's what I got. I love Babylon 5. I will swear by this series till my dying days. Because you can literally kick back and watch this anytime. And you can even watch the movies separately as well. But the best way to watch it is chronologically. And there is, I've named off the chronological order, but there is an actual picture of it as well. So, you can check that out, or you can watch it whatever way you want. You can watch series first, then the movies, or whichever way you like. So, till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.